Need some practice on those smoke rings. What's up, guys? J Diver GH22 here. Josh Taylor from in Lansing, Michigan. Here to talk about my past, present, and future mods. So what can I say? I wanted my ears pierced in my mod story. I wanted my ears pierced when I was pretty young. I was born in 91. I'm 21 right now. Gonna be 22 in March. Anywho, in the 90s when I grew up, when boys were like 6 or 7 or 8 or so, a lot of people were letting their little boys pierce their ears, right? Well, my parents didn't like that, and I wasn't allowed to do it. So eventually, I just did it myself with a sewing needle. Dumbass me. When I back then, whatever, see what it looked like, and I never kept it in very long. I did it several times, but I never kept it in from that point on. And I did it in high school early on a couple times as well, and then never left it in because my parents wouldn't like it, whatever. So then when I was 18, I actually got my ears pierced, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna get it done. I'm 18, so that's what's gonna go on, and I did. So I got both of them pierced, and then a month after that, it was ridiculous. I was so stupid the first time I stretched my ears. I started stretching a month after getting them pierced, and you're supposed to wait 6 weeks. And the first mistake was getting them pierced with a gun, mind you. Should have gotten them pierced professionally with a needle or whatever, but went to a salon. Anywho, so I started stretching. My friend and I did, and it was the stupidest thing. It was like a competition, it was stupid, pointless. It's never good to rush, and it's not worth blowing your ears out to be the bigger size, um, compared to your friends. So anyway, we stretched from 16 gauge to 00 in about 3 or 4 months, which was just ridiculous. Ridiculous. If you do it properly, it should take at least a year and a half, 2, 3 years, depending. Because once you get up to the bigger sizes, you can't just wait a month in between. You gotta wait 2 or 3 months. But my dumbass did it quickly and with tapers from Hot Topic and Spencer's, and it was just ridiculous. So then I did that, and all while doing that, I got my excuse me, my left cartilage pierced with a gun. Not a good idea because it shatters the cartilage. Whatever. Um, and then I got my industrial. Yeah, I got my industrial. Oh, I didn't get that till the next year. Crap. I only had stretched ears for the longest time when I was like 18 until when I was almost 19. I got my tongue pierced. I think it was. Yeah, had that for 2 years, 14 gauge. So I got my tongue pierced, right? Okay, yeah, and then that July, so the next summer when I was 19, I got my cartilage pierced, and then my industrial, 14 gauge, and then this is 16, 18 gauge. I've stretched it to 14 a couple times. I don't know, whatever. Um, then I got my tattoo, which is the Deathly Hollows, and I'll try to show it, but I don't know how it's going to work. Come on. Should have been prepared for this shit. Hang on, guys. Okay. I don't know if you can do it. Sorry if you can't. It's the Deathly Hollows triangle symbol. Long story short. So I got that. And then a year later, I got my nipples pierced. 14 gauge. They were pierced at 16, but I stretched them to 14 gauge. So I had those. And then I restretched my ears a few months later to 2 gauge, and then they fell out. So I was like, fuck it. And then I pierced this myself, my second hole in my kind of cartilage. that did it really dumb. It was like a sewing needle I shouldn't have used, whatever. But now it's 14 gauge. So, okay, so then after that, I started stretching my ears for the third time, which is my most recent time. And this time I actually went up to half an inch with silicone, or of a silicone plug, um, with this ear. And then this one was like the same, but after stretching 3 times, this is how much they've shrunk. So it's pretty good. I mean, you can't see through them that much. They're probably like what, an 8 or 10 gauge. I'm not sure, but I kind of want to do it again just because it's pretty fun and addicting, and I really do like the look, and I miss the look of it, but whatever. So then, um, I took my tongue piercing out. That's retired, but I want to get it done again soon, actually. And then I did the septum a couple weeks ago. So I want to do my right nostril soon. 16 or 18 gauge, probably 18, just because I want it to be hidden, easily hidden if I can. Um, I would like to do both rooks and my right conch, but the rook's probably 16 or probably 14 gauge, both of them, and then the conch 14 gauge. Maybe stretch it to like 12 or 10 gauge. I don't know. And I don't really know if I want any more piercings than that, because that would get me up to like 14 or 15. So I'm not sure, but I do want more tattoos. I'm getting a tramp stamp soon. I don't care what anybody says, whatever, dude. And I am going to get an outline, a thick black outline of a star, on a large star on each of the top of my feet. So like right here and right here. And I don't know, I have a few more planned. I don't think I'll do a sleeve or anything, but we'll see. I just want to keep it hidden. I like sleeves, I think they're sweet, but with my job, they're not too accepted. So I know body mods are more important if you really want to do it. Say screw the job, but at this time I really can't because I really need the money. It's a good job. So, but, uh, but yeah, thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoyed. I don't know. I will do updates as I get more stuff. So, so please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, and I'm on Formspring. Then you can like my Facebook fan page if you can, please. Thanks, guys. I would really appreciate it. And if you could subscribe, that would be fabulous too. Thank you.